What's up, YouTube? If you cannot tell by my voice, I have really strained it by yelling into the microphone at my teammates. I was playing Search and Destroy earlier today, and I lost to a pre-made team because we were playing, me and two other friends were playing with 3 randoms, and they completely were clueless. They had no idea what they were doing, and they would literally sit by the bomb and let them defuse it right under their feet. They would take the bomb and sit in the corner so we couldn't plant it. It was just ridiculous. But anyways, this is a gameplay I got on Crash playing TDM on a it's a dedicated server, so the game went on really long, and so I cut out a lot of parts and stuff where it was slow paced. But look at this death coming up right here. See, this is why I do not like playing on a higher FOV, because things get hard to see. Like, I did not see the C4 go into the wall for some reason, because I was focused on the center of my screen trying to make sure the guy didn't come out of the room, but it hit the wall and I detonated it instantly, so that was pretty embarrassing. But yeah, this is gameplay on Crash, and the game does go a little long, so I cut out some parts. I am running the AK-74U, in case you're wondering about this class, why I'm killing so quickly. That's stopping power. Yes, stopping power, one of the best perks of any Call of Duty, and I really hope they bring it back in the new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. But yeah, I'm running stopping power with extreme conditioning, and I'm using C4s, so yeah, this is a really good class to use if you're planning on rushing, obviously, because it's a submachine gun with very high burst and very high damage. I don't recommend using this gun if you're planning on getting a high kill death ratio gameplay, because it has such a high burst, the magazine empties really quickly, and if you're running stopping power, then you are pretty much going to die as soon as you have to reload. But I do have another class with sleight of hand on it, and sleight of hand is another really good perk that is pretty much the fan favorite of all perks. It's either that or Ghost, I don't know which one, but yeah. Anyways, let's get into the gameplay. This is the first game that I played, and this wouldn't be Call of Duty if there wasn't a little bit of lag here and there. And this is a lot of lag, actually. But this is the first gameplay I recorded when I hopped on today, and I figured, I do believe I go 70 and 23, spoiler alert, but I do go 70 and 23, and that is, I'll take it for the first game one, because I didn't really want to record anything else. So as you can tell, there's a lot of lag and such. But yeah, I did play very defensively in some parts, like right here. I'll just speed up the parts where I play defensively, and I'll cut some parts out. But yeah, that's pretty much the main reason why this game lasted too long. I would have had over 100 kills, but I kept dying off my streaks, so I played really defensive. And that's one of the most frustrating things about this game. You can die off your streaks really easily, because you unless you're running Juggernaut, 1 or 2 bullets from any given gun can kill you at close range, and which is something that they brought back in Ghost. But if you're in close range in Call of Duty Ghost, then 2 bullets will kill you from any gun. Same thing with Call of Duty 4 pretty much, unless you're using like a silenced pistol. Any gun can 2-shot you pretty much in the chest, so yeah, it's really frustrating to die off your streaks, so that's why I was playing defensively. I do believe I come 3rd in terms of kills this game, so yeah. But anyways, enough about that. What I do want to talk about, speaking of Call of Duty Ghost, is Advanced Warfare and how it better not be like Ghost, because everybody has been complaining about Call of Duty Ghost. I don't know a single person who would willingly play Call of Duty Ghost over another Call of Duty. So it's pretty safe to say it's the fan least favorite of all Call of Duties. And I feel like Sledgehammer, since they've never actually made a Call of Duty, they have a chance to. And look at this death right here. He was aimed. Look at where he was aimed. He was aimed at the guy who ran behind me, but like in front of me on his screen. And so he was shooting at him and then hit me. That was ridiculous, but yeah, Sledgehammer has the opportunity to learn from Call of Duty Ghosts, and since they haven't really established how they make a Call of Duty multiplayer game yet, they have a chance to start fresh. And so if they learn from Ghosts, we're in for another Black Ops 2, at least Black Ops 2 caliber game. And I mean, I can't complain about that. Black Ops 2 is a fun game. It can get annoying at times, but in terms of multiplayer experience, I think Black Ops 2 is pretty fun. But yeah, some things that I really don't want to see in the game. I do not want to see Specialist in the game. I mean, a lot of people love Specialist, and hey, I did too in Modern Warfare 3. My first Moab was with Specialist because Specialist was just so overpowered. You get so many good perks, and you get an advantage. You already get an advantage if you're a good player over bad players. That's just how the game works. But when you add Specialist to the mix, you are pretty much unstoppable. So, I mean, I don't think the game should make it easier for pro players. And like, believe me, when I say pro player, I don't mean like professional as in they get paid for doing it. I mean like the better caliber of players should not be rewarded for being better at the game. I think they should make it harder so that the game becomes more fun instead of more just point and shoot like every other Call of Duty. So I don't want to see Specialists in the game. I don't want to see a large variety of launchers. Now, I don't have a problem with like using grenade launchers or rocket launchers to shoot down air support or destroy turrets or whatever. I mean, I'm all for that, but I don't want to see another Modern Warfare 2 where everybody's using explosives to get kills across the map. It just gets really, really annoying. And to be honest, I probably would not buy Modern Warfare 2 if I knew. And I don't know how he knew I was there, but the Sheldon Cooper guy, he kills me 3 times in a row with explosives and knives. Just, this guy, he was one of my least favorite players this match because he just ran around with the grenade launcher. This is exactly what I'm talking about. But explosive damage does not need to be rampant in the new Call of Duty, so I don't want to see launchers or anything being overpowered. I also don't want to see lethal kill streaks being overpowered. They definitely need to nerf the lethals, especially the helicopters. I don't think, especially in the earlier Call of Duties, air support was ridiculous. 3 kills for UAV, I still think that's a little bit overkill in terms of, and look at me getting these kills with the Deagle. Really good gun. They should bring back the old school Call of Duty 4 Deagle, 2 kills at mid-range, 2 shots at mid-range for a kill. But anyways, I don't want to see the helicopters and stuff like they were in Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2. And even Black Ops 1, they were ridiculous. Like 7 kills for a helicopter and not even a manned helicopter. It's a helicopter that just gets you kills, like, and you don't even get points for shooting it down. That was Call of Duty 4's biggest mistake. It should have been like 10 kills. I think 10 kills would have been fair for the helicopter. But regardless, I think all helicopters should get a nerf, or either, and look at this guy, he heals me twice with the claymores. But I think helicopters should not be able to target you if you're not in sight. I also think they should get a big damage nerf so that you can't just spawn trap people with helicopters. And that's the second death from that guy. But look at me get this revenge kill. I am completely beasting this guy. I heard him put the claymore down. I chucked the grenades, so he knows I'm there. But I outplay him anyway, because I'm like, I'm not going to let this guy get a UAV just from camping. So I go over there. I get the headshot. I do want to see headshots being one-hit kills for certain weapons. Like, submachine guns should get one-hit. Should not have one-hit kill for headshots, because that would just be too overpowered. But I do want to see certain assault rifles. LMGs definitely should have one-hit kill headshots. Snipers, I can't tell you the amount of times that I get hit markers from headshots with the sniper. But yeah, they should definitely have one-hit kill headshots. They should have, let's see, what else do I want to see in Advanced Warfare? I want to see them go back to the basics in terms of gameplay. I mean, they need to reduce the lag. They need to balance the perks. That's the one thing. I don't really know how they're gonna do that because I haven't heard of what perks they're putting in the game. But they do need to have some sort of perk and kill streak balance. Like I said, the lethals need to be nerfed. EMPs need to be taken out of the game. EMP grenades do not need to be ever in any Call of Duty. And look at this guy. He is a legend with the RPG. And that went surprisingly straight. RPGs never go that straight in this game. But yeah, I think I've touched on everything. We haven't really had any multiplayer release detail yet, so there's not really much I can say about that. But I'm just spitballing some ideas that maybe some other people have about the game so far. Like, I wanted to play a lot more like Call of Duty 4, but at the same time have some of Black Ops 2 mixed in there, because those were the two best in my opinion. And yes, I've swapped opinions. I don't think Black Ops 1 was the second best anymore. I think Black Ops 1 had its flaws with the kill streaks, because you get that chopper gunner, and it was pretty hard to get the chopper gunner when it was when people were actually playing it, but you get that chopper gunner and the game is over. So I don't want to see, like I've already said, I don't want to see any over. And look at me fail to get that kill. I thought he already knifed me, so I stopped aiming for a minute, but he killed me. But that's pretty much all I can think about for the game, because they haven't released any details on the multiplayer yet. I really do want it to play like another Call of Duty 4. I would really love a re-released Call of Duty 4. And look at me get that 2-piece before I die. But Call of Duty 4 was definitely a groundbreaking game. In terms of multiplayer, it was the best Call of Duty. So I really want them to go back to their roots and borrow some ideas. There's about a minute left in this video. I get really lucky right here. Look at how I get in this crevice. This is a really bad place to stay, because you can shoot through these cans and you can get naded very easily off the wall right there. So people are just clueless. I get stunned right here and nobody comes to kill me, and I get killed at the very end, I do believe. But right here, and they really do need to buff the pistol damage in my opinion. I mean, the TAC-45 was fine, but let's be honest, I get a double kill when people were already weak with the pistol, and then this guy just comes around and melts me. But that's the end of the game. I do believe I go 70 and 23, and yeah, those are pretty much my thoughts on the new Call of Duty. If you like this video, or if you want to suggest your own ideas, then please comment in the video, give it a like, rating, subscribe. That's all for now. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.